Somewhere between the edge of being alive and feeling dead. This picture of us here, it's just like a rearview mirror right before the crash. Man, I hate this old love song, but I'm the fool who turns it on like it can change the past. I'm not sinking in whiskey, sipping on a...
Today, the building's finally going to start taking shape. Going to start putting up framing for the walls. So the first thing I have to do is lay them out. If you looked at some of the other videos, you're going to see this is going to be a little bit different than just traditional studs. I'm going to lay out 4x4s every 5 foot, and then from there I'll come back and fill in between them with 2x4 studs. And one of the reasons I end up laying out the 4x4s 5 foot apart, if you watch my video on me getting the hemlock logs out of the ditch up there, I couldn't get a 10-foot log out of that ditch, so I ended up cutting it in half, and those logs were used to make the 5/4 hemlock siding that goes on this building that makes it look like a log cabin when we're done. So I decided to put the 4x4s up 5 foot apart because of that. And the reason I'm using 4x4s to begin with is normally you'd have a construction crew here and they'd lay out a 2x4 wall, probably a whole 20 foot long, and lift it up. They might even sheet one side of it and lift it up into place, plumb it up, and screw it down or nail it down to the floor, subfloor. Well, being a one-man show, there's no way that I could possibly lift that by myself. So what I'm going to do, like I say, put these 4x4s up 5 foot apart, and then I'm going to put a top plate on them, just one single 2x4, and I'll put bottom plate between them, and then I'll come back and I can just cut my 2x4 studs to length and just put them in there and screw them fast. And you're going to see all that in this video as it goes on. But this is the way I came up with to make it easy for one man to do this. I'm sure there's many other ways, and many ways that probably a lot of you guys do it, but this is what I came up with for various reasons. So I hope you enjoy watching this, and we'll talk a little bit later in the video.
Like an animal. Like an animal. Go on, like an animal. Wanna know, like an animal. Go on, like an animal. Sister, I didn't mean to keep you waiting.
I use a lot of screws in this project. Use screws and timber lock. I don't like to use the nail gun on green lumber. I like to put screws in it, so then I know that as the lumber dries that it's gonna shrink up and these screws aren't gonna pull like a nail would pull.
Still be power.
I used a device called Pivo that to help film this. It actually follows me with the camera. Now, when you end up changing over to time-lapse mode, then some of the shots where it's trying to zoom in and out get a little jerky, but overall it does a pretty good job, I believe. There I skipped ahead to the next wall, the back wall. So the front wall is complete there, the 20 foot of it anyway, and the top plate was put on, as you can see. Now we're going to run the back wall and get this tied in. You're dealing with rough lumber, and you cut it a full 4 inches and sometimes more than 4 inches, and you got the saws that won't cut clear through it. So that's what you seen there in that last little bit where you had to figure out how to get cut clear through it with that saw. If you watched that phase 1 video, I didn't have any voiceover in that. It was just all video, no audio. So I decided to put a voiceover on this one. I wish I would have that one, but it's got so many views now that I don't want to delete it, and YouTube doesn't give me a way to go back and do a voiceover. So maybe I'll talk about that video a little bit while we go on. But right here, this next 4x4 that I'm putting up as a support beam for the ridge beam. So it'll be in the center of the building, and it's longer than the 8-foot walls, because it's going to hold the ridge beam, which will be the next phase video. You're going to see me put the roof on. But that first video, the phase 1 video, the big part of that was getting this building square. You know, I've never been real good at getting buildings square, so I spent a lot of time setting that one up. And then it was a little tricky because the piers that this building, concrete piers this building's setting on, are 10 inches in off the perimeter of the building. So I squared the building, but then I had to come in 10 inches and get those things fairly square. So overall, everything worked out really well. I think I'm off a little bit, but not very much, and I'm pretty satisfied with that part of it.
Say a word, hold a hand. Life is not the sum of what we plan, but the in-between. This miracle of human life and the body and time that we occupy. it is all together sacred. Slow down and listen for a heartbeat, with everything in motion. Oh, here now, see the beauty that is woven in every single moment. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. Tomorrow's still a mystery. Don't worry about what you wear or eat. Just stop and smell the roses. Nothing here is guaranteed, but the love surrounding you and me will hold us together. Slow down and listen for a heartbeat, with everything in motion. Oh, here now, see the beauty that is woven in every single moment. In every single moment. Slow down and listen for a heartbeat, with everything in motion. Here now, see the beauty that is woven in every single moment.
So now I got the top plate on two of the walls, two of the wall sections, and we're going to tie the top plate in on the final two, and that will tie the corners together also. But there's my middle beam, you can see there. So let's put those top plates on now. So I started putting some studs in, and then I realized something, which I'm glad I realized at this point, that I'm not going to be able to drill for my electric wires to go through these 4x4s after I put the studs in, because my drill's not going to fit between them. So I decided at this point that I would come back and drill all the 4x4s so that I could have the wires, holes for the wires to pull in them before I set the studs. So that's what we're going to see here, how I did that.
This love's gonna carry me to my grave. Love and understanding and accepted your ways from the corners of the earth. Now where you scream my name, I'm just beginning to regret you and my ways. 'Cause I'm just too scared now, too goddamn scared to change. I'm just another soul.
cordless impact worked pretty decent, but I ended up changing over to the electric drill to do the rest of them because it worked a lot better.
This picture of us here, it's just like a rearview mirror right before the crash. Man, I hate this old love song, but I'm the fool who turns it on like it can change the past. I'm not sinking in the whiskey, sipping on our history. It's a whole lot worse than that. Since you went away, I got one foot in the grave, somewhere between the edge of being alive and feeling dead. Living like this makes dying less scary. Digging up bones, better left buried. Kicking them stones in love's cemetery. Well, I said it's not the end, and I swore I'd get you back again, but now I can't believe that he and you said I do. I wasn't there watching you, but a chill came over me when that preacher man spoke that prayer. I swear I felt it in the air, and my soul started sinking deep. Since you went away, I got one foot in the grave, somewhere between the edge of being alive and feeling dead.
Now we can finally get to really slamming these studs in. This is where things start to take shape and start to turn into a building. What I'm doing here is filling in between the 4x4s on all the sections that don't have windows or doors. I'm going to leave those sections go until later on in the video and then come back and fill those in. So we're just cutting the studs. We put a bottom plate in between the 4x4s, and of course you see that top plate. And we'll just cut the studs individually, screw down through the top plate, and screw diagonally through the bottom plate into the bottom plate.
Somewhere between the edge of being alive and feeling dead. Living like this makes dying less scary. Digging up bones, better left buried. Kicking them stones in love's cemetery. Love cemetery.
about to get it started, get it started. I'ma show you something that you never knew you wanted. Yeah, you want it. Claws out, unleashed, I'm a beast. Got the whole crowd, party, make a scene. Gonna get loud, real proud, show my teeth. Go wild like an animal. Like an animal! Like an animal! Go wild like an animal! Wild and out like an animal! Go wild like an animal! I'm a machine working every day the hardest, the hardest. Superhuman vision, got my eyes on the target, on the target. Claws out, unleashed, I'm a beast. Got the whole crowd, party, make a scene. Gonna get loud, real proud, show my teeth. Go wild like an animal, like an animal. Like an animal. Go wild like an animal. Wild and out like an animal. Go wild like an animal. Like an animal. Go wild like. Like an animal. Like an animal! Like an animal! Go wild like an animal! Wild and out like an animal! Go wild like an animal!
Sister, I didn't mean to keep you waiting. Brother, I know this might seem a little frustrating, but if she keeps me hanging on, I come on home to you.
It was a hot day that day, so what you're seeing there in the upper left-hand corner is actually an umbrella to shade the camera because the camera kept getting too hot. So I guess technology can't take what we can take. I mean, I was out there working all day long. I didn't need an umbrella over me, but evidently the camera did, and it shut off a couple times. It says it was too hot, so we had to give it a little bit of shade.
But if she keeps me hanging on, Waking up in the flower bed, the sun is up, table set, we eat and drink. Body and bread, blood and wine, there's a time to live, time to die, and a time to be. Slow down and listen for a heartbeat. With everything in motion.
So this is the last of the 2x4s for the sections that don't have a door or window in. Now I'm going to, after I install this last stud, then I'm going to move on to getting the windows studded out or framed out.
Human life and the body and time that we occupy, it is all together sacred. Slow down and listen for a heartbeat. With everything in motion. Oh, here now, see the beauty that is woven in every single moment. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. Tomorrow's still a mystery. Don't worry about what you wear or eat. Just stop and smell the roses. Nothing here is guaranteed, but the love surrounding you and me will hold us together. Slow down and listen for a heartbeat. With everything in motion. Oh, here now, see the beauty that is woven in every single moment. In every single moment. Slow down and listen for a heartbeat. With everything in motion. Here now.
I screwed up with the header for this window. I mean, I should have ran studs up the side. I should have made it so that header sat on some studs instead of screwing into the side of studs. And I realized that after the fact. Matter of fact, I think I screwed up one other place. But I decided, because that isn't a load-bearing wall there, that I just leave it go at that, and it will be fine.
This love's gonna carry me to my grave. I'm just another soul trying to be saved. This love's gonna carry me to my grave.
So now I'm going to stud out the first door. There's 3 doors in this building. 2 of them the same size, and one of them is a lot wider. That I wanted to have it wider so that I could move equipment in and out, move whatever we build in here in and out easier, and it's to the side where I can get the tractor to it. So if I have to haul something out with the forklift attachment on the tractor, I can do that. These doors are kind of unique what I'm going to end up doing with them, so we'll get into that video when I finally get to that part of the job.
This love's gonna carry me to my grave. I'm just another soul trying to be saved. This love's gonna carry me to my grave. Love and understanding and accepted your ways from the corners of the earth. Now where you scream my name, I'm just beginning to regret you and my this love's gonna carry me to my grave. I'm just another soul trying to be saved. This love's gonna carry me to my grave. This love's gonna carry me to my grave. I'm just another soul trying to be saved. This love's gonna carry me to my grave. I'm just another soul trying to be saved. This love's gonna carry me to my grave.
As you can see, we got a little rain and that subfloor got wet. This Advantex, I think it's called, is supposed to be able to take some of this kind of weather for a little bit, but that's another downside to, you know, trying to do this stuff on your own. You could have a crew in here, they'd had this thing under roof in 2 days or less if you had a crew, but you know, it's going to take me a month and a half to get it to where it's sealed up and I don't have to worry about rain getting in on it. But I plastic it every night as best I can, but of course now that the walls are up, it's hard to get plastic stretched out to somewhere it's not going to leak in. But we're going to do the best we can and hopefully everything turns out in the end.
Since you went away,
big thing why it's so important to try to keep the rain off this thing is I think that plywood would take it for quite a while because that's what it's made for. But there's insulation under this main part of the building, and I ended up going back and putting through the roof on the seams. It is tongue and groove system, but I put through the roof on the seams, hoping that any water does get in there, it doesn't get down into the insulation. So that's really what I was worried about more than anything else.
I wasn't there watching you, but a chill came over me. When that preacher man spoke that prayer, I swear I felt it in the air, and my soul started sinking deep. Since you went away, I got one foot in the grave. Somewhere between the edge of being alive and feeling dead. Living like this makes dying less scary. Digging up bones, better left buried. Kicking them stones in love's cemetery. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. My head's full of memories that pine box won't shut. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. A nail in the coffin of what's left of us. Since you went away, well, I got one foot in the grave. Somewhere between the edge of being alive and feeling dead. Since you went away, I got one foot in the grave. Somewhere between the edge of being alive and feeling dead. Living like this makes dying less scary. Digging up bones, better left buried. Kicking them stones in love's cemetery. Love cemetery. Love cemetery.
She's a queen with a forced 5 horsepower, kicking up the dust at the seam. She's a story mama told you not to touch, but you can shake your curiosity. She's too hot to handle. Too hot to handle. She's a heat stroke, summertime sunshine, heartbreaking kind of machine. Looking trust for a good time, turning around for something you ain't ever seen. She's too hot to handle. Too hot to handle. She's too hot to handle. Too hot to She's too hot to handle. Too hot to handle. She's too hot to handle.
out to get it started, get it started. I'ma show you something that you never knew you wanted. Yeah, you want it. Claws out, unleashed, I'm a beast. Got the whole crowd. Party, make a scene, gonna get loud. Real proud, show my teeth. Go wild like an animal. Like an animal! Like an animal! Go wild like an animal! Wildin' out like an animal! Go wild like an animal! I'm a machine working every day the hardest. Superhuman vision, got my eyes on the target, Crawls out, unleashed, I'm a beast, got the whole crowd. Party, make a scene, gonna get loud. Real proud, show my teeth. Go wild like an animal. Like an animal. Like an animal. Go wild like an animal. Wildin' out like an animal. Go wild like an animal. Like an animal. Go wild like an animal. Like an animal. Like an animal. Go wild like an animal.
So this is the last window, and then the walls are done. So it's starting to look like a building now. So the next phase 3, I'll put out on the channel probably next week, and it's going to show me putting the ridge beam up, and we're going to talk a lot about decisions I made and selecting the material I did for that ridge beam. And then it's going to show putting up ceiling rafters or ceiling beams or 4x8 beams. So then we're going to extend that out over the porch, and then we're going to put some hemlock siding on the porch to get that so that we can put the roof over out on the porch. So stay tuned to that video. Subscribe to the channel and it will be published next week.